This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
You're watching the Late Night News. I'm Sai Manish. Let's have a look at the headlines. Workers in a village near the Villupuram blast site find gelatine sticks, detonators and battery boxes. Was another attack being planned? We haven't arrested anyone in the Villupuram track blast case. All suspects have been let off the Q branch, tells the Madras High Court. The demand to present cases in Tamil in the Madras High Court gets louder as lawyers in Chennai join their Madurai counterparts for an indefinite hunger strike. You've heard politicians, you've heard activists. Now listen to these eyewitnesses of the Bhopal disaster.
In the night, they rushed out of the houses. In streams and streams, they were moving out of Bhopal.
CPCL says its refining facilities in Manali are safe and no deaths are due to its negligence. 9 rowdies accused of murder and drug peddling surrender before the Chennai Police Commissioner. Why we tell you, do you sometimes need to think carefully about taking certain beauty products at face value? Well, some cause for alarm, some cause for alarm in Villupuram, where gelatine sticks, 113 of them and more than 70 detonators were recovered. This comes barely few days after a blast on a railway track when Home Minister P. Chidambaram was visiting the state. This is barely 15 kilometers from the tracks where a blast took place. Just days ago, NREGS workers who were cleaning the roads near the local graveyard found the explosives in a sack and hidden in the bushes. The village head was immediately informed, who in turn informed the police. The Q branch was also kept in the loop about these detonators you see on your screens there. Further investigations are still being carried on by the Q branch. Well, also a strange case today. While today gelatine sticks were recovered, the police do not seem to have a clue about who caused the first blast. Now, 9 suspects who were in fact arrested by the police have been released. This after there were allegations that the police had detained all these men illegally. Now, the Madras High Court had sought in fact clarification from the police, in response to which the police released these 9 suspects. Now, Tamil Nadu is always known to be the land of the anti-Hindi agitation. Now, add English to that list too. A section of the lawyers are now demanding that they be allowed to argue in Tamil in the Madras High Court, as they're losing out to lawyers who are articulate in English. Close to a dozen of them are onto a fast unto death. And lawyers across the state will boycott courts tomorrow to step up the pressure on the Law Ministry, Sam Daniel reports.
It's a fast-track protest with lawyers on a fast unto death for their right to argue in Tamil. Even after practicing as a lawyer for 15 years, Natarajan has to struggle to make ends meet. His problem, he often loses his cases because his opponents are more articulate in English. Now he and others like him have decided to demand what they feel is a basic right.
Language skill is different from legal skill. You don't think the English-speaking lawyers are the good people, the others are no skill at all.
The Constitution allows arguments in the vernacular, and already lawyers in the lower courts argue in Tamil. But even though the Tamil Nadu Assembly passed a resolution 4 years ago to make Tamil the court language in the Madras High Court, the Union Law Ministry is yet to get the President's sanction. The Tamil Nadu government says it's trying to expedite this on a fast-track basis. But this issue has certainly come as a huge embarrassment to the state government just before the World Tamil Conference. In Chennai, Sam Daniel, NDTV.
Well, after NDTV Hindu brought you the reports about how certain industries in Manali were causing immense pollution to the groundwater, to the soil, to the air as well, one of the companies, in fact CPCL, has issued a clarification. It's the first company to do so. Now, they say they have no hand in the pollution in this region. In its statement, CPCL said, and I quote, if you could have the statement there, CPCL is the first refinery in India to establish an occupational health services center to assess the impact of the work on the employees by continuously monitoring their health CPCL goes on to say that they've also established a lot of health facilities in association with private hospitals in the neighborhood villages. They also go on to say that they reiterate that their refinery is functioning safely. Nine criminals dreaded and wanted in the murders and drug peddling, perhaps to escape police bullets, in fact, turned up at the Chennai police chief's office to supposedly bid goodbye to the heinous past. So no cop robber chase there. The police will try to help them reform.
The 9 hardcore criminals of TP Chatram not only wanted to live a normal life, but they also wanted to set an example for other criminals to seek rehabilitation. This man is Dakshinamurthy, aged 28. He is under investigation in 7 cases. His main business, contract killing and selling banned narcotic drugs. His gang, which includes the 8 others, have been booked for 50 different criminal offences, such as murder, attempt to murder and smuggling in drugs.
We are not compromising on cases and all. What I feel is maybe the police harassment police that I guarantee. As long as they live a normal life, there will not be any police harassment.
Commissioner Rajendran has appealed to NGOs to help with the rehabilitation. The police say they are willing to help gangsters with financial assistance from banks to live a normal life if they are ready to give up crime as a way of life. In Chennai, Salim for NDTV Hindu.
And Chennai's Police Commissioner T. Rajendran joined us and told us how tackling law and order is becoming a real challenge in the city.
Law and order, yes, we have we have a strategy in the sense, on a daily basis we might have about half a dozen agitations for which we plan the previous day, and we allot strength, we earmark officers and we tell them what they're supposed to do and whether they're supposed to be picked up, arrested, remanded, or they should be just watched. These are the instructions given to them. And apart from that, during the nights we have beats, so night beats, then we have a patrol cars, then we have a brigades, then we have at least one deputy commissioner in charge of the city. So he goes around the entire city supervising the conduct of beats and brigades and patrols. And then we also make some random surprise checks of guards in various places, and pata books also in some various places. And at least twice a week we do some kind of a storming operation that we try to check some lodging houses, or we check vehicles after 2 o'clock in the night. And these things go on from time to time. So we have established system of functioning on a daily basis, then as a matter of strategy from time to time also.
Well, we're slipping into a short break right now. On the other side, we've heard of bashes and theme parties. Now, how was this birthday celebration different? Stay tuned to find out more.